So this question says Kai throws a baseball straight up in the air. The height in meters of the baseball, t seconds after Kai throws it, can be modeled by this function. After how many seconds does the height of the baseball start to decrease? Round to the nearest tenth if necessary. So first thing I want you to notice is that this equation, this function, is a quadratic equation. Okay, so a quadratic, let me just show you this real quick. The standard form of a quadratic is ax squared plus bx plus c. So the way you know that it's quadratic is by the x squared. That's the giveaway that this is a quadratic function. Now, quadratics, when you graph them, graph like a U, and if the a value, so if the a value is positive, so positive a, then it looks like this. And if the a value is negative, then it's just flipped around. So it would look like this. So this is a negative a. When you look at the value here, we have negative 16 for the a value. And so that means it's going to be an upside down U, which makes sense if you think about what's going on here. You got somebody here. I am not an artist, so this is going to be really bad. Oh, that's terrible. What a long neck. So you got this this kid throws a baseball straight up in the air. And so the ball goes up in the air and then it comes down, right? And so it looks something like that. It's our upside down U. And they're asking after how many seconds does the height of the baseball start to decrease? So that point where it starts to decrease is right here. All right. That's an important point on this graph because that's the vertex. So that point right there where it starts to go down is the vertex. And the other thing is there's an imaginary line here that goes through this parabola. This is a parabola, and this is called the axis of symmetry. So I'm giving you more information than you need here, but that's all right. You might need it on other problems. So that's the axis of symmetry. And the axis of symmetry is located at the x value of the vertex. So this point right here has coordinates, right? If you put it on a graph, it'd have an xy ordered pair. And the x value is the axis of symmetry. Okay, so how do we find that x value? That's what this question is all about. So to find that x value, there's a formula for finding the axis of symmetry, and the formula is x equals negative b over 2 times a. And that's something that you're going to want to memorize. You're going to want to know that, the formula for the axis of symmetry. It's also the way that you find the x coordinate of the vertex, because the x coordinate of the vertex is the same as the axis of symmetry. So we just need our b value and our a value. So if we go back up to our formula here, the coefficient of the t squared, that's our a. The 100 is our b, and then the 5 is our c, which we don't need our c for this problem. So we just need the a and the b. The a is negative 16, and the b is 100. So I'm just going to simply plug those in and do the math, and that'll give us the answer. So the b is 100, but the formula here is negative b, so I'm going to put negative 100 over 2 times the a value, which is negative 16. So the x value, what we're looking for is negative 100 divided by negative 32. And we're told to round our answer to the nearest tenth if necessary, which you're going to have to. And so when you divide those, what you get is 3.1, and that's your answer. All right, so keep working hard. You're on your way. You will master the math.